Hi, I'm Reverend Dr. Jamesetta Ferguson, President and CEO of Molo Village. And you are?
Thomas Williams.
And Thomas, what is your role with Molo?
Primarily, I on the board, and I also do the reentry.
Okay, and the reentry is what village is that a part of?
Restored Village.
Okay, all right, and but you're also a resident of Russell as well, aren't you?
Correct.
Okay, and so we're going to ask you to speak to us, to the audience in three different capacities. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
All right. And so, as a member of the MOLO board, what is your role on the board?
Well, I'm a part of the executive committee, and we have conversations on issues that we filter down to the rest of the board so that we can engage not only the board but ourselves, be informed of what's going on in the community. And
Okay, so you're being humble this morning because you're also the vice president of the MOLO board. So I think it's important for the audience to know that as well. We want full transparency.
right, and I don't operate with the title, but it's a passion of mine. And a lot of people want to run with the title and think that grants them immunity, and I just want to be in the background.
Okay, all right, all right. The other thing before we get to the restored villages, you're a resident of Russell.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been here? And are any of the things that Molo has done in this community, how have you benefited as a resident of Russell?
Well, we have, my wife and myself have been a resident of Russell for some 9 years now. And when we got connected to Russell through St. Peter's, we decided, yeah, we need to be all in. Meaning we bought a home here, we spent time here, we're just solely involved. So it has impacted me because I'm able to see the people at the grocery stores. I'm able to see them walking down the street, and I'm able to just have conversations, just like normal people without them seeing a vice president or seeing a spokesperson for the community, just so they pour out what they're feeling or experiencing and just have just authentic conversations.
Okay. If I can just be a little personal, there are some missional partners that we have in Molo that you have had the opportunity to use their services. And if their services were not here, would that affect you in some way
Oh, yes.
as an individual and as a resident of Russell?
Yes, we're partnered with Norton's and Health Equity. And years back, I was having some health issues, and I would go to the doctor, and they couldn't find out what's going on. And then, after research by my friend, my pastor, she got me connected with Dr. McCant, which got me contact with my current doctor, Dr. Narcisse, and we came up with a game plan to get my health back in order.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And so, I think it's important for our audience to understand that it's just not about the village at West Jefferson. It's not just about a building, but it's also about our missional partners and bringing resources into this community.
Yes, most definitely it's needed because I was at my wit's end. I didn't know which way to turn. I've been to the doctor, but if the doctor doesn't address our issues, don't look like me, don't know my history, it's hard to navigate.
Okay. All right. So we've spoken about two parts, two aspects of your participation with the Molo Village. So now let's get down to the Restored Village, which is a part of, it's an organization to help those men and women who are transitioning back from the justice system back into the community. And so can you speak to what your role is with that village?
With that role, I help empower and encourage individuals to just move forward without, understanding we all have a past, but knowing that through volunteering, being in the community, just showing up outside the spaces that they're normally in, it helps empower them to grow and receive the necessary help they would need. If, just social, in isolation, it's constantly playing in your mind. But if you socialize, you get outside that little box that you're in, meet different people, do different things, and you're just amazed of the growth and the wellness it brings you.
Okay. Some of the activities as I think back and we've had in our conversations that the men from the Restored Village have participated in, they did Build-A-Beds where they build, I don't know how many beds for young people in our community.
Yes.
You remember how many, what was the number?
We were a part of delivering 15 beds in one outing to 6 different houses.
Okay.
And going inside those houses and seeing the conditions of the residents, the guys was moved to compassion and speaking of similar situations they have seen and think other ones not ever seen anything like that. So it was a mixed thing, but it was an awesome thing because it was an eye-opening that makes us understand that even at our worst, there's still people that have it even worse than we have.
Okay, so I know that this is the Restored Village does a lot of partnerships. The men partner with St. Peter's, Dare to Care, where they help to distribute food to over 100 families each week, and they have done that since 2007, I believe.
Yes.
They also they participate in a men's meeting once a month here at Molo, where they come in and they do soft skills and just other activities to help empower them and to help them to understand how their lives can change for the better.
Yes.
And then if my memory serves me right, then there is the AA recovery meetings that they attend, and that is also a part of the Restored Village. They meet where?
They meet at the church, St. Peter's United Church of Christ, at a temporary location at 1407 West Jefferson. And then it's 2 meetings. It's a church-led meeting that is at 6 o'clock from 6 to 7. And then it's a pause, a break for everybody to change in, get everybody in and out. Then they meet again at 8 o'clock, which is a speaker meeting. That is an in-house meeting. St. Peter's started some years back before I even got here. And it has changed hands because one of the ladies that once was doing it had died off, and then she had brought in somebody else to help facilitate.
Okay, all right. So it is a meeting that has been going for some years. I think actually since 2007. That is the St. Peter's Home group
Yes.
that it started. So we're just excited about the amount of work and service that the Restored Village has brought into this community. And we know that this work is challenging because the individuals so many times have had such a difficult journey.
Yes.
And so this is a village that offers them hope and empowers them to make better choices in their lives. And so what we want to do is to encourage those who are listening to invest in the Restored Village. We know that it takes less than $10 a week to support this ministry, and we just want this mission, and we just want you to take the time to support these men and women who are trying to change their lives through their work at Molo Village. Is there anything else that you would like to add to that?
Not only does it change the lives of the individuals that are participating, but it has changed my life tremendously too. Because you can't be involved in something without it making an impact on you. And being involved with this has grown me tremendously, and it pushed me to not only be at Molo doing the Restored Village, but being in this community and promoting community, because it takes a village.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Thomas, for your insight and your wisdom regarding the Restored Village, and look forward to us continuing to work together to build up this community.
I thank you for the opportunity to be a part of this.